Hi everyone, welcome back to my craft room. If you're new to my craft room, then welcome. Happy Halloween. I have my Halloween shirt on here today. Let's say hi everybody. I have you guys back over here on this side of the room because I figured it's going to be so much easier. I'm going to turn you guys a little bit more this way. And I'll probably tip this down a little bit more too. But I wanted to do my DIY with this this is the larger one. This is the 5.7 by 14.3 inch lantern that they had at Dollar Tree in the plus section. It was $5, and I've been trying to figure out exactly what I want to do with these for a while now. At first I thought maybe I would use it, you know, traditionally, just put a candle in it and some decorations or something, but I decided I'm not going to do that. Instead, we are going to put some of this foam here. You could get these floral foams at Dollar Tree. I had a longer one here that I had to cut down. I swear I bought more of these smaller ones, and I was just at Dollar Tree, but I didn't get any because I thought I had more. But I had a longer one that my husband had picked me up at Walmart a while ago, but you can use the square ones from Dollar Tree. Just cut them down, fill it in here. I cut this down to about, let's see, this piece is everything's upside down, there we go, about 1.5 inches. That's going to go down here in the bottom. And then I cut another little piece off that is, let's see, 3/4 inch that I'm going to glue on top of this one here. The one that's 1.5 inches. This is what's going to, English. This is what's going to hold this cute little church I'm going to put in here. Now I was debating, I didn't know if I wanted to do it with this pretty little church. I didn't know if I wanted to do it with this cute little Santa. This is one of the ornaments from Dollar Tree. These are $1.25, and I thought maybe he would look real cute in there too. So whatever you want to put in here, you know, that's totally up to you guys. There's just so many different ways you could do that. And then I took one of Dollar Tree's Christmas trees, you know, these ones that come in these little red boxes, and I cut all the branches off with a pair of wire cutters. So that's what we're going to use for our greens, and there's like 3 different sizes. The bottoms are a little bit longer, the tops are smaller, and then there's some different size towards the middle. You know how a Christmas tree is. So we're going to use that. I have some berries here, and I have some of these string lights. I'm going to use these in here instead of a candle. These I got on Amazon. It's a 6-pack of fairy lights. I think there's 20 lights on each strand here. So I picked these up. I think these may be in my Amazon shop. If you look in the information under this video, I'm pretty sure I put these in there. If not, they're easy to find. There's all kinds on Amazon that you can find. But I want to use this cute church. I decided on that. It's very sparkly, very glittery, and I think with the little fairy lights, it's going to really, you know, it's going to look just so pretty. So the first thing I'm going to do with this guy here is I'm going to take off this tag. And then I'm hoping, we're going to see if I'm going to ruin it or not here in a second, to cut this little hanger piece off here. I'm just going to take these wire cutters. Now, I've cut things off of these things before, but you never know whether I'm going to ruin it or not. Oh, nope, I'm not. That came off very easy. So we'll just cut that off on each side there. Oh, well, could have cut that a little shorter. All right, that's good. There we go. I cut it off without breaking it. Yay. All right. And these aren't the ones that light up. They do have some cute ones that light up. And they have the cute little trees that light up. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take my hot glue gun here. And I'm just going to put, let me get another stick here because I don't have a lot in here right now. I am just going to put a really large circle of hot glue in here because this stuff cools off really quick on metal. So I figured I'll just put a whole big blob of it in here. And let's see, I decided that's going to be my front. So we're going to get this baby in here and push that down on our hot glue. And I love the way it sizzles. I always decide where the front's going to be because this is the hanger if you were hanging it. So you kind of want to either decide whether you want that side or the other side to be your front. So I decided on that side. And then I'm going to take this little piece here, same thing. I'm just going to put a big glop of this hot glue in the center here. And I'm going to try to get this sort of in the center here. That looks pretty good. So let me lower this down a little bit because most of the stuff we're going to be doing is down on the bottom of this thing. All right, so I got that in there like so. And now I want to put my little church in there because you kind of want to get that in first to see exactly where your placement of everything is going to be. So once again, I'm going to need more hot glue, I'm sure, here, because I want this baby to stay. I'm just going to put a big amount, and I want a little bit more than that. I know I overdo probably, but that's okay. Better to have a little more than not enough. Come on, get in there. So there, we got a big amount on there, and that is going to go right on top of that, whoops, second block there that we put in. See how that raises that up just a little bit, so we can add some more fun things. I also have some of these little snowflakes too. These I got on Temu. They're really cute. They're just called flatback snowflakes. They have millions of them on there if anybody, and they're very cheap. You get like 100 of them for like $1 or something. So, all right. So there is our main thing. It looks pretty in there already. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take all of these branches that I cut off, and I'm only going to do like, I'll do like one side of it here because it's just going to be the same thing over and over again. So we're going to stick those down in there. And I want, some of these might be too long. That actually may stick out too long. So you know what? I'm going to start back farther. I don't want to cut any of these too much anymore. I'm tired of cutting them. And we can fill this in anytime here with some other ones too. And I'm going to put like 2 layers of these in here, I think. We're going to go across here. I love the crunching sound. I don't know about you guys. Oh gosh, don't knock that off of there already. I just got started. All right, these are the longest pieces. That's what I'm putting in here first. And I'm putting them way back here, probably about like 1.5 inches in. Because then we can fill in whatever we need to fill in afterwards. Because we're going to put some ins-betweens. My English is not so good today. All right, so then I have some of these smaller ones here. So we're going to stick some of those in between to cover up the rest of that foam. Because we're going to put another layer up in here to come out. That's going to fill this in really, really nice. That's why I was glad I had some of the green, because the white is really hard to disguise. But you can also put some moss down around that too if you want to save a little on your greens. And I may trim some of these off. Some of these are a little bit too long still, but you can do that later. You just want to get this all filled in. So now I'm going to take some of these medium length ones and I'm going to stick them right underneath the church here. Can you guys see that all right? Yes. Right underneath the church. I usually start out with 3 here and then fill in later. Okay, you want these to be a little bit shorter. And you can bend these up a little, like so. So it kind of really fluffs up in here. Oh, this is going to be pretty. I love this already. I love Christmas DIYing, guys. I can't help it. I'm just on such a kick now because I'm afraid I'm not going to get everything done. Because you know what? In a few more weeks, all this stuff has to go out. You know, you're going to want to start putting up your decorations. And you don't have time to make them then. You got to get them made now. Alright, so that is how this is going to get trimmed off. This is a little bit too long, but that's okay. It's easier, like I said. Better to have a little more than not enough. Oh, come on. Why you give me a hard time cutting? There we go. This thing wants to just spin around on me here. Alright, I'll finish cutting those later. But see, now that has that filled in nicely all the way up to your little church. And I'm going to do the same thing all the way around. So I figured I'm just going to show you one side because it's just repetitive. You don't need to watch me do it over and over and over and over. Because, well, let's face it, that's boring. All right, so I got that side done. I'm gonna cut this off here, and I'm gonna finish filling in the greens same way, all the way around, and then I'll be right back. All right, guys, we got them in there all the way around. Like I said, exactly the same all the way around. So now you're gonna take your lights in your battery pack. And that's why you need to decide where's your front, where's your back, because in the back, we are just gonna tuck in underneath some of this pine here, this battery pack, which you can take in and out, whatever you want to do. We're going to leave it loose for now, but it'll be hidden back here, so nobody will ever know. But I want to hook this, actually, I'm just going to loop this around here for now, just so it will stay back here. So now what you're going to want to do is weave your lights in here, get those where you want them, just like decorating a Christmas tree. First you put up the tree, then you throw in the lights. I probably should turn these on. I want most of the lights in the front, so I probably won't put a lot back here. Let's see, make sure I started. That's good. That's fine right there. Because we're going to have our battery pack back there. So let me loop you around a branch. All right, so I think I'm just kind of going to go around here and then bring it back so we have most of our lights in the front. I'm just stringing them around right now. We can tuck them in and get them exactly where we want them after. But let me just get them. This is the hardest part, I think, even with the Christmas tree, getting those lights exactly where you want them. All right, so we're just going to go back here and let's kind of pull this back here and loop it over a branch, and then we're just going to go right back out towards the front with it because I want most of my pretty lights in the front where everybody's going to see most of the pretty lights. And you can use 2 sets of lights. If this isn't enough lights for you, add another set. They're very inexpensive. I mean, you can even get these at Dollar Tree, but I believe Dollar Tree's has 10 light bulbs on it. I think that's all that's on theirs. So that's why I like these, because they're like double the bulbage. All right, let me bring this around one more time here. We're going to tuck this all in better. Like I said, I'm just trying to get it around. It's not going to be all hanging out here crazy, but I want to make sure I have enough. Let's turn this on. See, look how pretty already. Love it. All right, we're not done. We have more lights to go, but we're not going to waste them in the back here, so we're just going to loop that around there and bring the rest of these lights, loop it around there. There we go. You got to give it a little tug here, Jody. There we go. And you can bend these things like crazy. All of these little lights. This wire is very, very forgiving. And I think my husband's home from shopping. What do you think? What's your first clue? Alright, I'm going to stop this here and go settle down my little doggies. It's either that or I have something coming from Amazon. Because they're better than any alarm system you could ever ask for. Come on, I just want to finish this. Oh, they stopped barking. It's probably nothing. Sometimes, I don't know, my birds or something will make a really high pitch, like somebody's here, and it's nothing. These are a lot longer than I thought they would. I'm just going around and around and around here. All right. Like I said, we're going to tuck that in. So we're going to tuck the end back there. Whew. There we go. That's a lot of light in this little thing. All right, and I'm going to move them around because some of them are tucked underneath. You really can't see them too good. But how pretty is that? Love it. All right, I'm going to sit here and mess. All right, as I was saying before my battery died, these batteries just are not holding up very good anymore. I may need to get some new ones. I'm going to sit here, I'm going to mess around with these lights and get them all tucked in here pretty. And then we're coming back. We're going to put on our pretty decorations. I also made a bow. I think I want this bow on here. So I'm going to put some red and white berries in here. And I'm thinking that this is going, look how pretty these are. This is that pretty sparkly bow I got at Dollar Tree last time. Ooh. And I want something to use it with my figure, since I'm doing everything like white and red on here, that would be perfect. You may not like it. You may want more of a, you know, a natural bow on there. Whatever makes you happy. All right, let me get these lights rearranged here so we can just finish decorating this baby up. Alright, we've got them popped up there as best we can. You can still see a lot of those wires though, but hopefully putting on some of these. Now I took these and they just pop right off. They come on these little wires, these little picks here. Let's show you better this way. They just pop right off. And these are also kind of like the vase filler, but a little bit prettier. So I'm just going to take a few of these here. I don't want a lot. If that makes sense. Just some pretty berries. Just going to camouflage a little bit of the wires, but this is why I want my lights on so I, can see what I'm doing here. Put a red one up in here. Yeah, I don't want a lot. I might just do a few here in the front. I want to add some more of these. I put one of the snowflakes on there that I showed you before. Let's see, he's down in here. I think the white's just going to show up so much nicer. I might put another red one underneath here. I can't even tell where to pop the wire off of that one. I'll get one up underneath. Not too much. That's it as far as the berries on the front. Let's put a couple here on the side because I'll finish this up off camera. Because again, this is just going to be something that I do like over and over again. Same thing all the way around. As you guys know, I'm a creature of habit here. I just kind of match everything up. That's why you need the lights on. That way you're not covering up any of your bulbs. Here's a bulb that's hiding. You need to come out of there. We want all the light. We'll get back there. All the light. There we go. And I need another white one. I think I'm going to use more whites than I do reds. It just makes it look cooler. Alright, let's get that other one, white one right there. And that'll just be kind of circling around with the blues. Red. I was just thinking in the camera the lights look bluish, but they're not. They're very white. But yeah, that does camouflage a lot of the wire. And then I'm just going to take a few of these little snowflakes, not a lot of them, and just kind of randomly place them around here. Maybe we'll put one down here. It's hanging over the edge. These are so cute. These make anything look really pretty. You can use these on making cards, anything. They're just fun to use. Let's see, maybe we get one to stick right on the end of that one. That would be good. Alright. Ooh, look at the webs. I'm going to have to zap you guys with my heat gun when I'm done. Whoops, I just lifted the whole thing up. It's hard to keep that glued on here, but you know what? It's not going to go anywhere. I'm going to try to slip some more underneath here, but pushing on it and pulling on it, I kind of loosened it up. But that's alright. Look how pretty. Even hanging, if you wanted to hang this, this would be gorgeous hanging. So pretty. You can bring it closer there. And there you go. I'm just going to pretty much do the same thing that I did here all the way around. And let's just add our bow here. I think this is good. I think I'm going to have to wire this though, you know. The way this hot glue just kind of let go of that. Let's see, where is my wire? Right here. It's nice that I'm organized again. I can find things. I don't know if I'm going to be able to slip that in here. I may have to make another bow. Let's try. Loosen that up enough. Ooh, maybe. Maybe. Oh, come on, be nice. Go through. How come I could see perfectly a second ago? Alright, I'll do this off camera too, because this may take me a minute. See, I can see perfectly through there. Okay, don't move. Don't anybody move. Look at that. Got it. Whew. I really don't want to have to make another one because this one's nice. I just tied a bow just like you would, you know, tie your shoelaces. Nothing special there. Let's see. And you could add some greens to this too if you wanted to. But I'm thinking I may need to wire this because I have a feeling it's going to fall off. So this is my front. I'm going to glue it into place, but just to keep it on here good, I think we're going to need to wire it. So let me give that a good couple of twists. I know you guys can't see right this second. Hang on. I'm gonna raise this up just a hair. There we go. I'm just taking that and wiring it in the back here. Twisting it real good. And then I'll put some hot glue underneath it to keep it in place. But I really think it probably, you know, because hot glue in this metal, you could E6000 if you wanted to, but, you know, I don't have any of this stuff, the low odor stuff. And man, that stuff stinks. But that would work. Alright, so I'm just going to, for now, we're just going to put a little hot glue under here. Maybe I'll use some of that super glue stuff that I have. It does not smell as bad at all that I got from Dollar Tree. Alright. There we go. And there is our bow on top. So that's pretty much it. That is how I'm decorating this. I'm just going to put a few more of those pretty decorations around the bottom. And once I get it all done, we'll come back and check it out. Alright guys, there it is all done. I tried to dim those lights back there a little bit so you could see how pretty that looks and how it lights up that pretty little church in there. This is going to look so cute at nighttime. And I got all of my, I think, or the majority of my glue. I just tucked this over a thing back here where it hangs, this little battery pack. It's just kind of hanging there right now, but you could glue it onto the side too if you wanted to. And then there's our pretty, pretty little bow at the top. I love that bow. I love that ribbon. It's just so, so pretty. But that's it. That is my little project for today. I'll take a nice picture of this at the end here and put it up for you guys. And thanks so much for watching. I will see you everybody all next time. Have a great day, everyone.